Bashim Ashah, Bashim Kakurash. Salakia. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Mill's home. Peace and salutations unto the elect. Alright, so today's lesson is gonna be on in those last days there's gonna be a lack of men. Alright. And I wanna show you guys some clips, a little bit towards the end or towards the beginning of this video. I wanna show some clips and really show you that these times are dangerous. Okay, these times are very dangerous, and it's not something that we should be it's not something we should be overlooking. All right, so we know how dangerous it's gonna be, obviously, but sometimes it's and I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. Sometimes it slips out of my mind how bad it's really gonna be, and when you're in this thing, you can't really be you can't really be like that. All right, because every now and then the Lord will give you visions. Every now and then the Lord will give you visions of of how bad it is. All right, and quick little testimony. A while ago, I was in high school, like a while ago, and I was still in high school, and I remember, I was in this truth, but I was putting it off because I felt, and I'm just gonna say the harsh truth. I felt like people weren't gonna, I cared too much about what people thought. Now that's obviously not the case, but I cared too much about what people thought, so I would be, doing, I wouldn't be watching videos, or if I did, I wouldn't really be paying attention to them. I would just like have them in an earbud so that I can be like, oh yeah, I watched the video, but that's obviously, Lord, thank, call it Abba that he took that spirit away from me. But I remember one time I was sleeping, and I had a dream. It's very blurry, but I had a dream that everywhere I stepped on was just dead bodies, and I was running, and I would step on a hand, I would step on blood, I would step on this, I would step on that, and there was sirens, and there was just blood everywhere. And I remember some lady came up to me, and she said something about World War III, and that's when I clicked, and that's when I woke up, and that's when I realized, I gotta stop fucking around, this is serious. So in that day there's gonna be, I say all that to say this, that in that day there's gonna be obviously a big lack of men, because men aren't gonna be predominant, real quick. Real quick. Real quick. This is Isaiah 4:1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. All right, and that number 7 is just a completion, it's just a complete number 7, and the Lord, there's not going to be many men out there, because there's gonna be men screaming. There's gonna be men acting like women. My thing is, so there's gonna be a lack of men. There's gonna be lack of food, and it's just gonna be dangerous for women, especially. All right. So there's gonna be a lot of situations out there where men are gonna easily fold and give up their woman, or give up this or give up that. And that's why it's important for you women also to have a man out there in this truth, because it's very important to have a man in this thing, especially when have you I always mention this, but there's this one movie called The Purge. I'm not sure which one it is, but in that movie I'm trying to recall it. In that movie, there's a Jake and a woman, and the woman stays with that Jake throughout the whole movie. All right, because that Jake was acting like a man, and he would protect the woman. All right, that's exactly how it's gonna be. And this thing also is gonna come very abruptly. All right, Jacob's trouble is gonna come very abruptly. Okay, so this is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, they shall not escape. All right. Actually, let me read to the first verse. So this is 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But at the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. All right, when the thief in the night, nobody expects it. So it's gonna be as a shock, as a surprise. All right. For when they shall say peace and safety, and then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of the darkness. Therefore let us not sleep, as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep in the night, and they that are drunken in the night. But let us, who are of the day, be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet the hope of salvation. All right, for Yahweh hath not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach. All right, and that is little children of the light are talking about you men of the Lord. All right, and there's not many people out there who are willing to do this work. So it is very important to to take note. That this is very, very bad. I encourage everybody watching this to go ahead and take a look at The Purge, the movie. I forget which one it is, but it's with this Jake, and he's with a woman, and then at the end, they go to this place, like a president's house or something like that. It's been a while since I watched it. I'm probably gonna watch it myself. But yeah, that's pretty much it. With that, I'm gonna say call it how about Shai. With that, I'm gonna say Shalom. Be safe out there, Akim, and make sure you're not slacking off. All right, we want to be sober. All right, Shalom.